Before I get started on the problems with integrated refrigerators, they're a great way to enhance the look of your kitchen because they're seamless to your cabinets. It's an easy way to make your kitchen unique from the normal, usual stainless steel appliances. I actually placed one in my kitchen. However, in this video, you should know the problems before you buy one, especially the last issue, which is a problem for anyone under 6 feet tall. The first major issue is capacity. Integrated refrigerators are even shallower than counter depth types and have even less internal capacity. Counter depth models hide the chassis of the fridge while the door protrudes from your cabinet. Integrated refrigerators sit flush your cabinets, creating a seamless look in your kitchen. However, this is done by making the refrigerator shallower, therefore cutting into its internal capacity. What does this mean for actual storage in cubic feet? A Sub-Zero Counter Depth Pro refrigerator is the most common 36-inch size, with a compressor in the top at 21.7 cubic feet of internal capacity, while the equivalent 36-inch integrated refrigerator from Sub-Zero only has about 20.5 cubic feet of capacity. Thermador integrated refrigerators with the same width have even less capacity at 19.4 cubic feet. So you're reducing the depth, which in turn reduces the capacity, which may impact the way you store food. You would think that an integrated refrigerator with less capacity would be less expensive. However, you'll pay the same price or more for one of these refrigerators, especially if you buy two separate column-style units to create a refrigerator and freezer totaling the popular 42 and 48-inch sizes. However, Thermador and SKS now offer these larger sizes as all-in-one units in an integrated style, which brings us to the last and most important problem. The new Thermador Pro refrigerators are beautiful with tons of features, 4 drawers, and one problem you need to know. By putting the compressors below and adding drawers, you need to be 6 foot 7.5 inches tall to reach the top of the refrigerator. SKS was actually the first to introduce their multi-drawer 48-inch, but you have to be 6 foot 3 to reach the top shelf. Not to pick on those two brands, I don't load much on the top shelf in my Sub-Zero for that reason. I'm 5 foot 8.5. Okay, I'm 5 foot 8. In contrast, the Sub-Zero Classic French door is only 6 feet to the top of the refrigerator because the compressors are on the top and it only has one drawer. But most of the popular integrated units all have multiple drawers. That's the main problem. Before you go, there are 2 solutions to consider. If you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel. Remember, the main attraction to an integrated refrigerator is the seamlessness. You cannot distinguish an integrated refrigerator from the cabinet. What you can do, especially in new construction, is to build the cabinet out to cover the door of a counter depth refrigerator so it looks integrated and will give you that extra depth and internal capacity. You see this in higher end kitchens where you want a counter depth to look even shallower as an integrated refrigerator. But if you do want that integrated refrigerator, you can buy the all refrigerator and all freezer columns in 18, 24, 30, and 36-inch sizes. You have better access, but it's much more expensive. Or you can always buy a refrigerator drawer and have more refrigerator space at waist level where it's more convenient. I still think integrated refrigerators are a good looking way to make your kitchen unique. Just know the issues up front. Click the link to download our free counter depth refrigerator buying guide. If you want to know the best integrated refrigerators to buy, click this video, and thanks for watching.